What's going on, everyone? I wanted to show you how to do round robin. Uh, Basically, you see it a lot with sales agents in real estate, mortgage, and things like that. So we don't have it built out in high level just yet. That's a part of our roadmap. However, you have the ability to use Zapier and be able to pull this off. True disclaimer, it's not something easy, but I wouldn't say it's super hard. After you see this video, you'll get an idea of what I'm trying to do, and you'll be able to figure it out yourself. So as you can see here, we're just in the editor for creating a new Zap. And you'll want to, let's say if it's a Facebook lead coming in and you want to round robin it between 4 different agents. So the first thing that you'll want to do is click add a step, and we will choose search, and you'll want to choose Zapier's product called storage. When you're in storage, you'll choose the less common value or less common options and choose increment value. So what this is basically saying, anytime a new lead comes in, let's increase it by 1 person. Now, I've already created my account here. If you haven't created a storage account before, it'll ask you to create an account, set a password for it, because they try to keep it as secure data. So set a password, make sure you memorize it or remember it or whatever it is, and you'll be back on this page here. And we'll just create, save and continue. So here, you'll want to create a key, and you can name this key anything. So we'll just call it round robin 1. Or you can even put like the client name or something like that. So we'll just call this test. So we want to increment it by 1 every single time. So we'll choose 1. Then you'll hit continue. And make sure that you do send the test to storage. All right. So now we'll go add a step, and you'll want to choose this option called formatter. So what we want to do is be able to format that number. So let's hit numbers here. So what we want to do is do a spreadsheet style formula as a part of their transform. All right, so what you type here is really important. So it's MOD, open parentheses. You want to choose the option here, choose increment value, and pick what the value is. Yeah, you want to pick the value here, and then do comma, and then you want to put in the number of how many agents you're doing the round robin with. So in our case, we'll do a test of 4 people. So let's hit next and send test. All right. So next, you'll want to, the next step here is go to formatter again, and you'll choose the utilities option. All right, so what we want to do is transform the number and pick from a list. All right, so the next thing that you want to do from the operation is use a custom value. This is really important. So when you choose that custom value, you want to pick from the value that we just created from the numbers. And this is where you want to add all the list of agents that you want. So in our case, we'll go Robin, do Varun, we'll do Sean, and we'll also do Ian. All right, and then you want to hit continue. So you can say pick from a list depending on the operation. One thing to note, while it looks like it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, when you do the previous step and it does that division, essentially, it's going to have the ability to do 0. So this is actually 0, 1, 2, and 3. And that's how it does the round robin. So when you hit send a test, so 1 was Varun because I was 0. So now we know what person should be the campaign step. So let's add another step here. And finally, you want to choose paths. So as you can see, it gives us 2 path options. And since we have 4 agents, you actually want to scroll down here and hit the plus. Let's go to the right one more and choose another plus there. So this is for the 4 agents, what we wanted to do. So let's say we go to path A, and we'll name this, since I was the first one, call this path for me. And this is the rule. So you want to say utilities, whatever the utility is, it needs to match Robin. Hit continue. So you can say the path would not have continued because it was actually Varun. But if it was me, we want it to do whatever we want. So this is where you can put in high level, so on and so forth, and add the lead to the specific campaign. So let's go ahead and close this one. And let's go to the second path, and we'll call this path the second agent, which is Varun. So follow the same steps here. So we'll go to utilities, output. We want it to exactly match the name of the agent, and in this case, it's Varun. And so it says here, this path would have continued. And so what do you want it to do? We want it to go to high level and add to a campaign, and so on and so forth. So this is how you do round robin, and it should work. I've tested out a few different times, tried a couple of different things. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I think in the next couple of weeks, we will get this feature in. It's part of our roadmap, but right now you can do it using Zapier. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.